We'll now show you the latest, the sharpest idea for your kitchen.
Now we'll show you how the latest technology makes you work faster, cleaner, and smarter.
Cutting,
Garnishing
decorating.
and peeling.
Stay tuned and catch our kitchen experts, Peppy Rösler and Horst Fuchs, with the unique TV Airwave knives.
Now, listen up. Only the sensational TV Airwave knives come with the unique air cushion technology. Through the special shape of the blade, it glides through whatever you're cutting on an air cushion.
And before you know it, you've got the best results. Hello and welcome to the Airwave Studio, ladies and gentlemen. As always, a revolution, a sensation in the kitchen. Absolutely sharp stuff. And who will show it to you? Mr. Peppy
Hello,
Rösler.
Horst. Hello, dear viewers. This knife, ladies and gentlemen, is an absolute sensation. Look, check out the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 waves. This makes cutting a real pleasure and safer too. We're proud of this knife. Ergonomically shaped. It can be used right and left-handed. 2-component handle. And most importantly, it's a 3-zone knife. One zone smooth as glass, like a professional knife. The other especially robust. That's the one which always comes into contact with the cutting board. And in between, as I said, the Airwave. A knife that allows you to cut with the air cushion effect. And now look at this. We'll cut some bread just like we normally do. Sometimes thicker, sometimes thinner. Now we've got the perfect solution to make them even
that's right.
every time.
I never get even
because
that
we've got a spacer grid here, which can be set for right and left-handed use.
Wow.
And now it's possible to cut precise, even slices for the first time ever. Be they thick, thin, or if you want to cut them wafer thin, for example. Now I've set the knife for bread. This means we'll set it for 1 centimeter. Now we can cut much nicer slices.
Awesome.
Even better than a bread cutter. Have you ever cut seeded bread with a bread cutter?
Yes.
It looks
Yep.
like a small explosion. The seeds go flying through the air. Horst, look at this. Air cushion cutting means just pulling the knife through. This way, one slice is appetizing, cleanly cut, just like the next. Have a good look at this. It's an
that
absolute
amazing?
world sensation. The seeds are cut clean through with this. This, I guarantee you, works nowhere near as well with any other knife. This is total precision in cutting. But it gets better, much better. Now, let me take, for example, a sweet pastry. At home, you can take some cake. Take a white loaf. This way, you can cut all your slices evenly without crumbs. You can cut with your right hand or your left hand. People with 2 left hands, they sort of cross their arms and cut. But believe you me, with this knife, the outcome is always more even.
Totally
Why
correct.
are you laughing?
Well,
That's
it's
just...
well, it's
this
because
is a
this is
deadly
just nuts,
serious
Peppy.
matter. This is about cutting.
You're nuts.
I would say you don't even need the sausage cutter anymore. I want to cut some sausage. I just set the knife to wafer thin. Ladies and gentlemen, the setting, see? That's purely a matter of taste. Some like it thicker, some like it thinner. And some don't eat sausage at all, so they don't need to cut any. You can do this however you like. Appetizing, clean, even. As Horst already mentioned,
Yes.
perfect cutting with our knife is guaranteed. So far, you could but dream about this at home. But now I'm going to go another step further.
Look
The
at this.
true
How amazing is
sensation.
that?
Now I will cut any vegetable, even those that used to be hard to cut with a slicer. For example, celery stalks, leafy veg like Chinese cabbage or collard. Deliciously clean, evenly cut. Just pull it through. It's so great, so easy, so simple to cut vegetables. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I will show you my Sunday roast. We'll put the setting to roast thickness. That's about 1 centimeter. Roast thickness, Horst, means about a centimeter. One slice is cut off just like the next. Yep, if you've got a knife like this at home with the air cushion effect.
Then you can
I just
really
want to say
divvy
this
it up
again.
and
There are 3 components that are crucial. First, the smooth blade that you make the first cut with. Second, the robust blade, so that you don't ruin the knife. But the most
see.
important thing is in between. Airwave stands for air cushion effect. These 7 waves here, this corrugations, pull air into what you're cutting with every move of the knife. That's why it works so well. That's why it's so easy. But that wasn't the sensation yet. Here's where it gets interesting. Now we'll take the filleting knife with a flexible blade. Take a look at this. It could be so simple and so easy. When the knife has the right sharpness, when it has the right construction, when the handle is ergonomically shaped,
It's
when
like
it's got a
cutting
thin
through butter.
blade, then you've got
Awesome.
the right knife. This is what it should look like if you want to do some proper cutting, or if you need to get things done quickly. Then you can cut into a pumpkin or even a melon. Just
see.
like that. Fillet your fish, ladies and gentlemen. Cut anything you want, simply and easily with this knife. Or take meat, for example. If someone says, I don't want the rind there on top, it's much too tough. Take a look at this. You've got a meat fork here at the front, just in case someone might think it's really soft. It's a very tough job, yeah?
I see.
This is the little piggy skin. Have a look at this. Just like with a razor blade.
It's like it does it all
cutting
by
through
itself.
butter.
It's just
If that's not what you want at all, just turn it round.
You're an
No,
artist.
I'm no artist at all, Horst.
Yes, you are.
With the air cushion knife, I can just cut off the rind here, easy, in the same way.
see.
You can cut open everything for cordon bleu. These knives, they're a must for every kitchen. It's a cutting experience like from another planet. The carving knife with the bone saw. This is a robust knife from our series. A knife, right? 15 centimeters long. The knife lies comfortably in the hand. Now I'll just turn the knife around and what I've got is a bone saw. Frozen rock hard.
That's
The broccoli,
wild.
the spinach, anything you want.
You really
Condensed
are
milk from the can, okay? You can put
Amazing.
that in your coffee. Cut into slices.
Incredible.
I'd like to show you the robustness of this
Look
knife,
at
ladies
this,
and gentlemen.
it's really
This knife, you might not
mind-boggling.
need it every day, but when you do need it, then you've got a high-end luxury knife here. And if it's all taking too long for you, simply turn it around. And then you can cut through wood. This means that you can even put it in your husband's toolbox, ladies. Then he's got the right knife for cutting his model building.
Now that's versatile.
But it gets better. Much better.
Forget about unwieldy, impractical cutting machines. Forget about blunt knives.
Here comes the revolution of cutting, the TV Airwave technology.
Through the innovative airwave ribbing, the hand-carved blade glides through whatever you're cutting on a cushion of air.
This way, cutting becomes quicker, more precise, and much safer.
Be it filleting of meat or fish,
Cutting your breakfast rolls,
or with the innovative Spacer Grid for preparing wonderful festive platters or roasts.
the oil and ice hardened blades withstand even the toughest strain.
That is the quality of the TV Airwaves knives.
Get yourself this revolution of cutting, the TV Airwave knife, complete with the handy spacer grid for even perfect cutting.
Only this infinitely variable, unique Spacer Grid guarantees perfect results. With just one swift move, you regulate the cutting
The
thickness.
handy, infinitely variable spacer grid is available only with the TV Airwave knife.
But that isn't all by far.
TV Airwave knives
For perfect filleting or deboning,
with the meat and bone knife.
but don't call just yet.
Stay tuned and be amazed at what else the TV Airwave knife has to offer.
Peeling, cutting, or slicing with this agile double-sided sharpened blade, this blade, ladies, is ice and oil hardened. Ice and oil hardened and diamond sharpened means it peels upwards, it peels downwards. I'm speechless. It peels upwards and downwards. In other words, it peels at forward speed and in reverse gear. That's why we call it the GTI peeler, the Horsefuchs memory peeler. Horse, come over here for a minute. I'll show you something. Cutting cheese. Place the knife on it.
Okay.
You heard that right. We're even cutting the cheese. Just pull it through. One slice just like the next. Not only can we do this with soft cheeses, with Edam, with Gouda, or with cheddar, but take a look at this. Horst, have you ever cut Parmesan into slices?
No.
Well then, why
And I
don't you
can
give
do
it a
this,
go?
really?
You two deserve to have a sense
Look.
of achievement. Anyone can.
That's just
And that's
insane.
why we
Are
want
you
to
seeing this
demonstrate
one
it.
slice just
Anyone,
like the next?
no matter what
And
they
cutting
look like,
normally isn't my
anyone
cup of
can
tea
work
at
with
all.
this tool. That's
Check
what
it
I'm
out.
saying.
I mean, it really
Waste
works.
not, want not.
That's
We need
just
to be frugal.
incredible.
When the blade
That's
comes
just
into contact
nuts,
with these
Betsy.
ridges, be it a hard or soft surface, then
Okay.
it doesn't matter whether it's celery or horseradish. Whether it's
Incredible.
horseradish or apples, cucumbers, carrots, a bell pepper, mushrooms, you can peel anything. Potatoes down one side, up the other side, or going in both directions, for example. See?
Yep.
With the bi-turbo and with the edge here, I can take out the pips. And now, ladies, I will show you why this knife is worth its weight in gold and can't be compared to any other peeling knife. Not only because we can cut as well as peel cheese, but also we can fill our apple pie on the fly, ladies. Fill it with whatever you like. Horst, for example, is using Parmesan, the Italian variety. You can slice your apples directly onto the baking tray, a logical, physical reaction.
Tell me, Peppy, this fantastic decoration, all this gorgeous fruit, did you make all that yourself?
Yeah, I sure did, Horst. And it's really easy and simple when you've got the right tool. A garnishing set fit for a king. With this, anyone can garnish, even without expert knowledge. Take a look at this. Melons, grapes, horseradish, radishes, whatever fruit and veg you've got at home.
You
There
really
are two
made
ways
all
to
that
do
yourself.
this. With the cut-off knife or with the loop knife. It's simple. Let's start with the cut-off. Anything you see here that's
Oh.
got ridges, be they melons, olives, grapes or tomatoes, then you can cut these open all the way
Apples.
through and we get this grooved pattern.
Awesome.
Let me show you again in slow motion. Pierce the kiwi fruit and go back. Cut it open all the way round.
Cool.
And now with the
Seriously.
last cut, when you come back round to the first cut, you take it down, turn it around, then you can use both sides. And now for the crowning moment.
I really look
Now we'll
forward
do
to
these
it.
little flowers. Or for example, we can cut these loops with this loop cutter with two varieties. Let's start with the edge.
Okay.
Pull it down, go back, pull it down, go back. Do this once all the way round for the radish.
Amazing.
The knife is sharpened from the inner side for left and right-handed people. And now we will make a beautiful orange with a round loop. We just cut down like this and go back again and create a loop. Now you can check your watches. Beautiful garnishing doesn't take any longer than about 7 or 8 seconds. When I say 7 or 8 seconds, I agree
You
with you.
really
In just
need
7 or 8 seconds, we've got oranges prepared like this.
Okay.
But now we'll get to the most important knives now, ladies and gentlemen.
There's more?
The premium knives. Premium knives
check it
are
out.
knives like we've never seen before in the kitchen. To avoid breakfast being a nightmare in the future, with this kind of knife, it's a cutlery knife. It doesn't cut properly. I really
indeed, it
can't
doesn't
cut
cut.
properly with this. I can use this when I'm
knowledge.
eating, but now we need a knife.
I
A
know the
universal
feeling.
knife that's there for you all day long. Now, starting with the topic of cutting, the bread roll, the bun, the pretzel stick, and the croissants. Anything you slice is cut in such a way so that the inside isn't squashed together. Yeah, they're as sharp as razor blades. Take some spread, take some butter or margarine, and with a cutlery knife like this, this is what it looks like afterwards. And who would want that? Nobody.
that's
With
rubbish.
this premium knife, ladies, take a look at this. I haven't got a tip at the top.
No tip.
With the wider side, I can take this out beautifully, and afterwards I can also beautifully use it to spread. These are spreading knives. They're pizza knives. They're snacking knives.
But that's even better
These
than
are
a
proper
butter.
knives,
It really
right?
is.
Knives you
Wide
can
blade.
always use in the house. And what you see here, the air zone, right? The so-called air zone, the airwave, always does the job. And that's why when you're cutting, it's always 30% easier and more beautifully cut. And for your hearty snacks, 6 boards, 6 knives.
Yep.
It really doesn't get any better than this. And now for the highlight. The herb scissors for perfect herb chopping. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scissors in one. If you want to garnish something, if you want to sprinkle something, just go over it like this. A child could do this. You can't do anything wrong. And now just cut the chives onto your sandwich. Or if you're working at the stove, you can just go and work straight above your pot of soup.
Wow.
And then you can cut directly into your soups or sauces.
Pepe,
You
you're
won't get these
unbelievable.
premium
That's just
quality
nuts.
scissors in stores for less than €20. Here with us, they're included free for you today. And
Free
here,
of
the
charge.
two-component handle. Inner side so you don't slip, and the outer side to give
Speaking
you a
of free
good grip.
stuff, baby, how much is the whole set?
Now we will commence the biggest promotion of all time. So, ladies and gentlemen, please listen very carefully.
In the scope of this sensational promotion, today you will receive the free and complimentary
The versatile TV Airwave carving knife, along with the robust and handy bone saw to test and try out at home.
also included for you for free.
The razor sharp TV Airwave filleting knife, worth €15. But wait! As a part of our promotion, we will give you this complete 3-part decorating, peeling, cutting, and garnishing set.
For decorating and garnishing delicious party nibbles and festive platters, also included for free. But there is still more to come.
Also included for you for free today, the sensational time-saving 5-in-1 herb scissors worth over €15.
This is incredible. You'll receive all of this today, free and complimentary, so that you can try out the unique quality of the TV Airwave knives and test them at home.
There's only one product we have to charge you for today, and that is the sensational TV Airwave kitchen knife.
With the unique TV Airwave air cushion technology, complete with the handy spacer grid for even perfect cutting every time.
Today, this will cost you not 80, not 70, not €60.
But no more than the one-off super special price of only $49.90. And that's your shopping all done.
If you call us right away and order now, we will give you the 6 premium knives with an individual value of over €28, also included for free.
And still, it will cost you no more than our super special price. You pay only once the unbelievable price of only $49.90 for this sensational TV Airwave kitchen knife with the innovative air cushion technology and the handy spacer grid.
Included today for you for free, the carving knife with the robust bone saw, the razor-sharp filleting knife, the 3-part decorating and garnishing set, the innovative 5-in-1 herb scissors, and the 6 premium knives.
In the color of your choice, vibrant, brilliant green or elegant, stylish purple.
Call us right away and order now. You pay only a one-off $49.90, therefore...
Call us right away and order now.
Don't forget, also ask about the matching TV Airwave knife block. This way, your TV Airwave knife set is always ready at hand.
And your kitchen is always nice and tidy, and drawers full of knives like this are a thing of the past. The beautifully shaped TV Airwave knife block.
Now at the one-off bargain price.